What is up, guys? Matt back again for another video, and today I am actually doing a gameplay video. I'm not just doing a video where I sit here talking. And as you can see, if you've watched some of my older videos, I am back playing Dynasty Warriors 3 for the PS2 because it's easily one of my favourite games of all time. It's easily one of my most nostalgic, certainly, because I used to play this game when I was about probably between the ages of about 8 to about 10, around about that age, I think. It's a very nostalgic game for me. I can't imagine how many hours I used to sit there playing this for, but I just love playing it so much. It's one of those games where it doesn't matter, I can always go back to it. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's definitely one of those games where as soon as I start playing it, I just feel better, if that makes sense. It's amazing how some games can have that effect, but honestly, that is it. Like, I play this game and I just straight up like feel better. That's why that's that might be part nostalgia. I'm sure it is, but it's amazing how it does that. So obviously, Wei is my favourite kingdom in Dynasty Warriors. They always have been, and whenever I used to play this, back in the day, Sheldon, I always started as him. He was always my first character that I went with. So I like to mix it up these days. I like to go for someone I might not usually play. In the past, I've played like Xiao Yu. I played Zhou Yun in one of my videos like ages ago. I'm not a massive fan of the slow characters. Dion Wei is a bit of a slow character. But I think I'm gonna play as Dion Wei today because why not? Let's change it up a little bit. Okay, we're starting from the Hulao Gate. I wasn't expecting that.
I suggest my lord Wan Shao.
So this is going to be interesting because we're starting from Hulao Gate. I'm not going to have had a chance to get my next level weapon,
Yes.
um,
All
or
right
level
then.
up or get any
I
items.
accept the
So
position of
that's
Grand
kind of
Commander,
going to make this
and
stage
I
a bit harder.
swear
There
to
is no
destroy the
way
traitor
I'm going to be
Dong
able to
Zhao.
fight Lu Bu because there's just no way. If I try and fight Lu Bu, he's going to destroy me unless I try and cheese him
Our
with
allies have been under
arrows,
attack.
but that's kind of risky as well. So I think we're going to have to ignore Lu Bu this time, unfortunately,
I shall accompany you.
because obviously it would be good to get red hair straight away. But like, if you're starting off with a brand new character, nah. Trying to do Lu Bu with a brand new character, you haven't got any items or anything, that's rough. So probably not gonna try and do that. Yeah, even the bodyguards are gonna get destroyed. Um, so yeah, but we can but try. I forgot that Lu Bu is actually on the stage from the very start in this game, because in the later games he basically doesn't appear until you get to Hulao Gate. But no, in this one he's literally on the map at the start of the game. So yeah. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Because we've got a lot of stuff to do in the game.
The hard-fought struggle against the Yellow Turbans brought peace to the troubled land. However, this peace was short-lived. as the General Dong Zhuo emerged from the Yellow Turban campaign, hoping to seize power for himself. While pretending to serve in the name of the Child Emperor, Dong Zhuo enters the capital of Luoyang, seizing control of the government. With his newfound power and the mighty Lu Bu at his side, Dong Zhuo begins a reign of terror, shaking the imperial institution to its very core. Han loyalists, dissatisfied with Dong Zhuo's abuse of power, rally around young Cao Cao's call to expunge the corrupt leader, raising an alliance to oppose him. With Wan Shao as their leader, an answer to the tyranny of Dong Zhuo is formed. In the year 191, the two forces meet in the lands east of Luoyang, with the strategically vital Fan Shui and Hulao Gates as a backdrop. The battle for control of the land is once again about to begin.
Yeah, so this is another thing about this game, right? This game genuinely made me interested in ancient Chinese history. It did. Like this I have this game to thank for being interested in this period of history in China. You know, it's as simple as that. I like this series so much that I started researching, the historical side of the, era that the games are set in. So, games are educational. Some people say games are just fun. There is definitely an educational side to them.
Sun Jian, go straight ahead. Cao Cao, go to the top of the Fan Shui gate. Wan Shu, you attack from the
But
rear.
this Dynasty Warriors, the series, is actually based on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms novel, which isn't like completely historically accurate, if that makes sense. So some things are romanticized, hence the name, I'm guessing, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. But I imagine they try and make things as sort of accurate as possible, if that makes sense. But it's difficult because obviously I think the novels were written like, I think maybe like 1,000 years after. So obviously there was nobody around from the time period to sort of go, yeah, okay, that actually did happen. So they had to go off of records, which I don't know how sort of, if there were any surviving records from back then. I'm guessing there must have been something for them to go off of. So there must be some sort of merit and what's the word, evidence to, what they're saying in the novel. But yeah, and it's the same. It's the same with Samurai Warriors as well. Again, like playing Samurai Warriors made me interested in that era of history, the Sengoku era, with all the warlords vying to take over control of Japan. It's very interesting stuff. I think that's slightly more accurate because obviously it is set like a lot later on in history, so it's not as old, if that makes sense. So there's probably a bit more. It's a bit more accurate.
What? Wan Shu, you have deceived me.
Yeah, the voice acting in this game is actually, for the time, it's actually pretty good. People are kind of critical of the voice acting, like Dynasty Warriors 3, Dynasty Warriors 4, 5. I actually don't think it's that bad. It's not as bad as people make out. Like, I get there are some lines in the game that are really... I don't know what, I suppose campy is the best word to describe some of the lines, but honestly, I really don't think they're that bad at all. They're fun, if anything. There's a bit of, what's the word? There is a bit of there's not well, I guess enthusiasm would be the right word. There's a bit more effort put into it. As crazy as that sounds, like genuinely, I swear the voice actors that did the voices in this game put more effort in than the voice actors that did the voices in Dynasty Warriors 9. And that was like, what, 20 years after this game came out? Well, actually, maybe not. I don't think it was 20. Probably about 17 years after this game came out. So there you go. When a game 17 years later did voice acting better, I don't know what that says about, you know. So yeah. Nearly died then. That's the problem with the older Dynasty Warriors games. The archers are absolutely brutal in this game. They will fuck your day up bad. Like, you can easily just get mowed down by arrows in the older games. This one especially, 4 and 5 aren't too bad, but this one was just oof. Arrows are way overpowered in this game. Leon Wei is actually really good, to be fair. I mean, he's not really slow, and he packs a punch. Leon Wei is actually good in this game. He's good with his axe. When he got swapped to the ball and the chain, that was so disappointing. I don't think anyone was like happy with the weapon change with Leon Wei, to be honest with you. Yeah, it was a big shame. They really messed up swapping characters' weapons and stuff in these games. Like, I can't really think of many times where they improved the weapons. I mean, people would say kind of decloning the leaders like Sun Jian, Cao Cao and Liu Bei. They would say that's an improvement because they all used to just have a sword and they had the exact same moveset in this game. Kind of. Whereas in the newer games, they basically all have their own swords with different abilities, if that makes sense. So people would definitely argue that that's an improvement, which I kind of agree with. I just wish Liu Bei didn't have twin swords. I wish he had a single sword as well, because Sun Jian still has a single sword, and Cao Cao has a single sword. So why make Liu Bei just randomly have twin swords? Mind you, I don't know why I'm moaning. It's not like I really play as Liu Bei. I don't really. But it is interesting how, because this game is based on the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, there is a massive Shu bias, and there always has been. They always make Shu out to seem like good guys, and Cao Cao and Wei are evil, and it's like, really? I mean, I know you're sort of based it on the novel, but this is the video game. Can you make things a little bit more, you know, equal in terms of how you portray the characters? But I guess they kind of felt like they had to have a good and a bad faction. But that's whatever, in my opinion. I don't care. Wei is and always has been my favourite faction in the series. I don't care that they usually get portrayed as being controversial or the bad guys for whatever stupid reason. Throwing the axes is pretty cool. I need help, thank you. And that's another thing that I appreciate about these older games. Even the peons were a potential threat. Right? You could easily, if you didn't play smart, you could easily get killed by like even a private, I'm not even joking, like a private could easily kill you if you aren't careful, which is just impossible in like the later games. Like a private can't even like really hurt you in the later games unless you play on like the hardest difficulty, I think. Whereas in this game, even on like easy, like they hit you, you know, you see it in your health bar. You see your health bar going down. So yeah, there's a bit of slowdown, but then that's the PS2 for you. Yeah, the PS2 version of this game always had like slowdown. I mean, I didn't really experience that because I actually used to play this on the Xbox. Like when I was playing this back in the day, I was playing the Xbox version. I wasn't playing the PS2 version. Yeah, it's kind of weird that I like started my love with Dynasty Warriors kind of on the Xbox. Well, I say that because I first played it around my friend's house on his PS2, and that was Dynasty Warriors 5, I think. And then I obviously got into the series, and I played like 3, 4, and 5. And 3 was just always my favourite, my most nostalgic one, even though it wasn't the first one that I played. But 3, 4, and 5 are all amazing games. They deserve they deserve to be played by people still. It's a real shame that they've just been ignored completely by Koei. It's a real shame. They just don't for whatever reason Koei don't really like show off that history. They don't like to go back, if that makes sense. They don't do like sort of celebratory collections and like, oh, remember this game. They don't really do that. They only focus on like the future games, and I think that's kind of sad that they don't bring up and celebrate the older games that basically got them to where they are. It's a shame, but that's the decision that they've made. Even if the fans don't agree with it. But then, I mean, I think we can all. I think we all have that with a series. It doesn't matter what series it is. I think most of us have a series we really like, and we feel like the company that makes it isn't giving it the full attention it deserves, if that makes sense. So there you go. So we're gonna be running into Lubu in about 2 seconds, I think, or maybe not. I thought Lubu would be here by now. I think he's gonna go destroy everyone else on the computer. He's gonna kill all the computers. Are these Lubu's troops at least? No, these are Shulong's troops. Okay. I don't know where Lubu is. I think he's fighting Li Bei and Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, which he will kill. That's the bad thing. You have to be kind of careful with you. Yeah, you can ignore Lubu, but the problem is if you ignore Lubu, he will just kill all the computer. So then he's going to get his morale up really, really high, which obviously makes it even harder to fight. So it's a bit of it's a difficult situation as to whether you just go for him or try and like kill him before he's able to kill all the AI. You know what I mean? But I've never really looked into how the morale affects the like fighting. I think they like possibly heal more, and maybe they get like the stat boost more often, I think. I don't. I think that makes the most sense in my head. It might not. That might not be the case, but I think that's probably what the morale does.
Impressive.
I don't. It might also affect how easily they flinch. Because I remember playing like Dynasty Warriors 5. If you like get Lubu's morale down to 0, no stars, he seems to flinch way more. So maybe that's what it is for. And also I think it affects how they sort of fight against the computer, if that makes sense. So if you hurt their morale, they don't fight like against the computer as well. So that's cool. Wow, I'm really getting through these guys. So I'm guessing Lubu is here. He's just south of me. I can't actually help these guys. Oh, I can help these guys. I thought the gate would. I thought the gate was going to be closed for some reason. It's cool. Wow. Thanks, Zhang Fei. You set me flying. Nice. So this is when I kind of don't want to kill all the peons, because if I kill the peons, Zhang Fei is going to advance and then he's going to meet Lubu. And then he's going to die. So you want him to just fight peons, really. Like Wang Yi's already here. Fighting everyone. I must say the item pickups are being very generous today. I'm getting a lot of like attack ×2s and defense ×2s and Musu recoveries. Okay, yeah, Lubu's gonna start killing peeps. So there you go, he killed an officer straight away, his morale's increasing. So all the work that I put in killing all his troops is basically all for naught, because his morale's gone back up. Yep, can't get on that horse because I'm not a high enough rank. Get rid of this gate captain. See, look at that, the gate captain did a combo on me and I lost about 1/3 of my health bar. Like, in the later games, the gate captain would never deal that much damage ever.
Go. Teach them not to mess with us.
Now I need help. And I don't think there's any health. I don't think there's any pots. Oh, there is a couple of pots here.
They've joined against us.
There we go, full health. Good. What is going on? So you want, yeah, those guys are coming up behind you, Wan Shao. Sinjion. lost Hong Dong. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether to go help Yuan Shao or not. I feel like I probably should.
We will crush them today.
Because if Yuan Shao gets killed, it's all over anyway.
You're a better general than I have heard.
But it's going to take me ages to get there. But yeah, look, like on the map, Yuan Shao is right in front of the enemies. Like all the troops are in front of Yuan Shao, they're not behind him. So Yuan Shao will end up getting into the fight with them, and the troops basically aren't even going to help because they're too far in front. Sun Jian's about to get killed. But you can't save them from Lu Bu. It's just one of those. It's unfortunate, but like if they go try and fight Lu Bu, they just die. You can't save them. They get killed so quickly by Lu Bu. It's unreal. But the problem is obviously because Lu Bu can easily kill them. He can just like kill all of them and then just go straight ahead, straight for your one shot. I don't think I've ever really had that happen, but I think it's definitely something that can happen. So he'll just kill everyone in front, and he'll just go straight for your one shot, and then your one shot will get killed. Oh, Lu Bu's morale is dropping. I'm guessing the computer's killing some of his troops, which is obviously good. Oh, there you go. Cao Cao killed Gao Shan. And Lu Bu's morale is dropping even more. But in a minute, Lu Bu will just kill all of them anyway. So that doesn't even really make a difference, unfortunately. Oh, see, it's so weird. So your morals aren't rising. Yeah, it's anything in club. So weird how that works. Wow, Cao Ren somehow managed to actually kill Zhang Liao, even though he's literally not a playable character in this game.
We must fight well.
An NPC managed to kill one of the unique officers. That's kind of crazy in my opinion. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Lu Bu get killed by the computers in this game. I mean, maybe it's possible, I don't know. I guess maybe if they all just ganged up on Lu Bu at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, I should probably go help them now. I think I've helped these guys out enough. They should probably be able to deal with the rest of these guys. Hopefully. Cool. Right, let's head down back to Lu Bu and see what they're doing. I mean, I'm kind of surprised Lu Bu hasn't killed any of them. I'm not sure how that's happening, to be honest with you. Normally they absolutely get lured by him. I think possibly what it is if you're like close enough to Lubu so you can see him, he just destroys everybody. But if you're not on the screen, if that makes sense, he kind of goes into like a stasis, if that makes sense, where he's not like super aggressive. So I think that might possibly be how it works with him. Because I guarantee you, as soon as I catch up in a minute, I'll get there and then he'll like swipe somebody and they'll die or something. Something ridiculous like that will happen. I don't know who's actually there with him. Sun Jian and Cao Cao are both fighting against him. But they're in the area, they're not actually fighting him. I'm guessing the other officers are. Get my arrows ready. I'm probably going to need them. Where is he? There he is. Yep, see, he hasn't actually taken any damage. And he's just killing peons for some reason. Don't ask me why. That's why he hasn't killed anyone.
Die, scum! Don't pursue Lu Bu. Go to Hu Lao Gate and attack Dong Zhuo.
He's really chasing me. Oh my god. I don't really want to lure into everyone else because then he will kill them and then get his morale back. But he's not leaving me alone at all. Oh my god. What the my bodyguard is just standing there. Holy shit, he is not going away. See what I mean? Like, I tried moose-sowing him. Nah, he just blocked it all. Jesus. No. Oh, my bodyguard's gonna get destroyed. Bye, bodyguard. Rest in peace. And there goes the other bodyguard. Rest in peace also. You did your jobs, being my bodyguard. Oh dear. It's kind of funny as well, like, Lubu is obviously strong, and he also has speed. He's just got everything. Oh wow. Jesus. This is literally like the only strategy you can do. Just riddle him with arrows until he dies. I don't even think I have enough arrows to actually kill him. Probably. I want to kill his bodyguards because they're being a bit annoying. Because they're sort of a shield of me hitting him with arrows. but he doesn't want me to kill his bodyguards, which I guess is fair enough. Jesus. Like, you have to do this, otherwise you just die. I'm only trying to kill your bodyguard. Calm down. See, I've got him. I've got about a quarter of his health so far. This is back and forth because if he aggroes, you've got to run. You can't. If you don't run, he will just kill you. Yeah, he can't block arrows. That's why they're so ridiculously overpowered. He can't. For some reason, you can't block arrows in this game. So you just keep shooting him with arrows until you run out. Then you're in trouble. Now I see some more of Luvu's remaining peons and groups have appeared now. He's got health. That's alright. Oh my god, he's on red hair. Oh my god. Okay, he's like broke his programming and he's coming after me. Jesus. Oh, the new suit. Oh, he just killed, didn't he? Yeah, of course he did. And that's the problem with the generals and officers in this game that people absolutely despise. They can heal themselves, which is ludicrous if you think about it. You can't heal yourself, yet the enemy's allowed to. It's like, wow, that's fair, isn't it? You can't stagger him. He just doesn't stagger against even the Musa attack. It's ridiculous. I wanted to go up the stairs. without gates open. The computer's just doing all the work for me, and I'm just stuck here running from Lubu. Because of course. See, Lubu's just wrecking them. Yeah, Lubu will just kill all of the people. And I'm running out of arrows, which is that's going to be the main problem. Once I'm out of arrows, I'm in trouble. And I'm obviously got like no health, which is obviously another problem. And the slowdowns here, because of course it is. Brutal slowdown. Okay, another one of his guards is dead. Now it's just one more guard and Lubu. I need to get help from somewhere. Hopefully Lubu won't heal again, although he probably will. See, this is when it gets a bit of a problem. Finding health, like not from enemy drops, isn't great. It's really, they are there, but you've really got to run around and try and find them. So yeah. Jesus. And you want showers advancing. It's like, bro, don't even think about it. Lubu's the other side of that gate. If he like goes through the gate, he will get killed by Lubu. I bet it's going to be like my HP up. It's not going to be healing. Oh no, it was healing. Okay, good. Now back to the grind of trying to defeat Lubu with 13 arrows, which isn't going to be enough. We've really just got to hope that he hasn't healed again. Any more than he already did, to be honest. I'm kind of interested if that other guard has been killed by the allied troops, or if they've not even managed to kill the guard. Because the guard was on pretty low health. Wow, yeah, they still haven't even killed the guard. Lubu's health has gone down. See, Lubu is actually less dangerous on his horse, as weird as it sounds, because he can't combo you, if that makes sense, because he can only, like, because of the horse mechanics in this game, they like swing left and right and then left and right. So they can't, you can't just like square you to death, which is obviously useful. Oh, for God's sake. I bet you he's just healed again. I bet you he healed. Oh, he did as well. Oh my God, he's at full health. He is at full health. We basically might as well have just come across him. Oh my God. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Look, he's killing everyone. Wow. Okay. Oh dear. That's all I can say about that. Oh dear. Well, I'm at full health, but that doesn't really mean anything against Lu Bu because he can literally knock you down to dead in about 5 hits. And he's back on red hair again. Good. I did about 1/10 of damage to him there, which I guess is not too bad. Oh my God, I hit him. I shot him with an arrow there. Apparently it doesn't count. He's just mashing the triangle button.
Don't get cocky.
He literally is just mashing his shard attack. It's like, bro, don't be one of those people that mashes in the fighting game. There we go, I'm out of arrows. There's no more cheap tricks now from me, unfortunately. Yeah, Winshow's going to get killed in about 2 seconds. I need an attack ×2 badly. And of course I didn't get anything. See, just get destroyed. Yep, Joe's dead. Leave me alone. Yeah, see, if this is your first time, you don't do this. Like, if this is your first time playing the game, you do not do this. You ignore Lubu, like Yuan Shao says, and run away. You do not try fighting him whatsoever, because you die. Yeah, this is like my best chance of beating him. Basically, I need them to distract him while I charge up on Musu. He aggroes on you. It's like you get too close. He's like, "Yeah, I'm coming for you, bitch." And I'm like, "No, please." He's like, "Okay, I'll leave you alone." And I'm like, "I'm coming for you." He's like, "Alright." So yeah, this is basically how you defeat Lu Bu. If you run out of arrows, you just have to keep running back and forth. Use your Musu. Make sure you dodge his attack, whatever you do. Because if you don't, he's gonna hurt you bad. Oh my god, I cannot believe that just happened. That is not even funny. That just makes me fucking sad. I can't believe that just happened. I was literally about to fucking kill him. Like 2 more Musus and he was gonna be fucking dead. Oh my god. That's like... Yeah, that's like... Oh dear. That is a fucking face palm. And he's actually going to fight Yuan Shao. Like I said he would. Just unbelievable. Wow. Like, they should at least give them like a limited amount of times they're allowed to fucking heal themselves. Like, that's ridiculous. Imagine if you could fucking heal yourself an infinite amount of times. The game would be broken as fuck. But because it's Lu Bu, he gets a fucking exception made for him, doesn't he? They're like, oh yeah, Lu Bu, greatest warrior, let's give him infinite fucking heals. It's like, no, let's not. They don't give me any help, even though I'm on red. I need help. Like, nah, no help. Don't give me any help. Jesus, this is like the longest battle like ever because it's been so delayed because of trying to fight Lu Bu. Normally this would have ended about 20 minutes ago. See, they're just not dropping items. There we go. Any more? Can I have another item, please? See, this is why people say that to fight Lu Bu, get your health down to red on purpose so you can use your true moves. But the problem with that is that if you do that, you're playing a very dangerous game because you'll just get killed in one hit if he hits you. But then, to be fair, that isn't much different from normal. So I guess I kind of see where people are coming from. Because the thing is, it gives you a fire thing that like sort of burns him. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's something. I guess I can go back and see how Lu Bu is doing. I'm guessing he hasn't been hurt whatsoever. How many troops is he's still got quite a lot of troops. The funny thing is the computer's just not advancing. They're like stuck. For some reason they just can't seem to get through into Hulao Gate to fight Dong Zhuo. For some reason the computer's just not doing it. Oh, he's on red hair, and yeah, there's been no damage done whatsoever. Cool. He's just blasting all the way, it's so cheap. So yeah, I will admit that did kind of do a little bit more damage, but it's like, it's so fucking risky. Like, if he hits me one more time, I'm dead. It's like, Jesus.
Hey, don't get cocky.
Ooh. Don't worry, I'm sure he will heal to full health again when he needs to. I mean, I really do think. I was gonna actually. I was gonna say I think Lubu is the strongest in this game, but I think he's probably the strongest in 5 because of the rage, the rage thing he can do. But this one is definitely like up there. 4, I don't think he's too bad in 4 because obviously you can duel him one-on-one, and he's a little bit like the fact you can 1v1 him, if that makes sense. I'm not sure what I think he staggers in 4 as well, whereas in this he just isn't really staggering, so yeah, there's that. See, the problem is I can pick up this axe, but I'm not going to get back there in time, if that makes sense. It's going to run out long before I get back there.
You're a better general than I've heard.
See, this is kind of basically just what Lubu's doing. He's just ripping apart the But the difference is he can do that to me as well. I can't do that to him. Wow.
You're a better general than I have heard. You are a stalwart hero.
See, now I'm going to try and go back and find Lubu, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. What I really need is I need an attack ×2 and then like a Musu full for 20 seconds. That would be very useful. And then I could actually do some damage. Oh yeah, by the way, the levels are timed. So I have actually got a limited amount of time. I can't literally just spend the next 3 hours doing this. I would run out of time. So that's another thing that sort of makes it a bit harder. You can't really mess around. See, I don't even think they attack him. I really don't. From what I can tell, they don't even attack him because he's just standing there. Just blocks all the time. You can kill 250 troops. For a computer, that is ridiculous. Oh dear. I guarantee you more troops are going to come try and help me, and then he's going to heal. That is what is going to happen. Look, oh, you got a defense up ×2. Okay, I can live with that. And then you got to attack up ×2. I've got to be careful because he will fuck my day up. Problem is, I don't know when it's run out. He's just constant attack ×2 now. Let's see what Yan Liang does, if anything, before we get involved. Because while he's going ham against them, I could end up getting accidentally killed. Oh god, he's better do something there. And there goes Yan Liang. God, he's just constantly doing stat boosts. It's ridiculous that the computer can even do that, to be honest with you. But it's interesting he's not doing the healing now, he's just doing attack ×2, defense ×2. I'm guessing maybe there is a set limit to the amount of times that they can do that. Oh, I spoke too soon. Wow, okay. Come on. Okay, run. Oh, that was actually not that bad that time.
Let us call you a brave general.
He just blasts everybody away. Nobody has any way to actually attack him. I think it's because he gets surrounded. That's probably why they probably did it with him. But it's still ridiculous that they just do it. We're close. We're getting there, guys. Don't worry. It's all this hopefully won't be for nothing. Oh, okay. You have to mash so hard to make sure he doesn't win the deadlock, because if he does, you're dead. There's no ifs or buts. You will be dead. If he knocks you so you get stuck, you're dead. Ooh. Okay. I think like 2 more times, and then that should be it. To be honest with you, as long as he doesn't heal again like that, and he's on his horse. Okay, they just knocked him off. Good. Go on, everyone get. Actually, do help me out, guys. Attack him.
You're a better general than I have heard. You're a better general than I have heard.
This is it, guys. One more go and he's dead. Thank God.
Don't get cocky.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's dead. We did it.
I slaughtered that one.
Fucking hell. We did it.
Impossible. I
Jesus Christ.
We must fight well.
And now the supply unit's here. If you kill the supply unit, you get red hair, the fastest horse in the game. Which is
You're too deep. Fall back.
it's a good reward, I suppose. You know, getting the fastest horse in the game, or killing the hardest guy in the game. Oh my god, please, please no. Actually stop running, for the love of God. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so mad if this supply captain gets away. Oh no! Oh my god. Okay, there. Thank God for that. Oh. Die. And there we go, that's red hair right there. You unlock him at the end of the stage as an item, so that's cool. Now we can actually go kill Don Juan. Not Don, yeah, Don Juan. Finally. God, imagine if I got killed to the archers and that would have not been funny. Speak too soon.
I didn't know you were this.
Speak too soon. Jesus Christ.
Don't lag behind.
Wow, I need help. Please, there's got to be some help around here somewhere. Jesus. Isn't it funny how once you've killed Lubu, your one shell basically gets ballsy. He's like, yeah, let's charge. It's like, bruh. Literally the reason he wasn't is because Lubu was there. He didn't want to fuck with Lubu. Which, to be fair, I understand. But still. But yeah, horse combat in this game, as I said, is terrible. You literally only use horses in this game to get around faster. There's no point using it. To be honest with you, I don't think fighting on horseback really becomes a thing you can really do until like Dynasty Warriors 6, possibly even 7. I think there might be a few characters that you can kind of do horseback combat with, like Machao, because of how his attack works. But everyone else, it's just not viable, to be honest. Right, that stops any more troops coming out. sorry that this has been such a long video, guys. Like, don't even know how long we've been playing for. It's got to be a good hour, I reckon, at this point. It's Lubu is the entire. It's entirely Lubu's fault. If Lubu wasn't on this stage, we would have been done 40 minutes ago, if that's even how long I've been playing for. It probably just feels longer for me because of how much running back and forth I've been doing. But yeah, getting Hulao Gate as your first stage route. I don't know how many characters get it. Most characters obviously get the Yellow Turban Rebellion as their first level. For whatever reason, Dion Wei starts at Hulao Gate. So yeah. How much time have we got left? Wow, 17 minutes left of the timer. That's very that's not a lot of time when you think about how much time you get when you first start the stage. Yeah, without Musu, we would not have been able to beat Lubu. There's no way, because you just don't flinch, you don't stag him whatsoever. So you would just keep hitting him until you die. There we go. Nice. I don't even know who's left. I think Diao Chan's still alive. Yeah, Diao Chan and Dong Zhuo are still alive. It's funny, like Yuan Shao's just got no one left. Both when Shou and Yan Liang were killed, like most of his troops were just backed by Lubu. Usually when you come up this hill, you get ambushed by archers, but obviously because I didn't come here before, Diao Chan's been killed. Because I've taken so long, if the computer comes up here before you, the cutscene and the archers just don't spawn. So that's why. That's the annoying thing about having a low level wolves, they like flinch when you run into anybody, even your allies. It's kind of annoying. I don't think Red Hair just runs through everyone.
You're a better general, I've heard.
Right. Now that we're finally here. The life up's actually over here. I got the Musu up on the Fan Shui gate. The life up is up here on the Hulao gate. In this pot, I think. Yeah. It's Guan Yu. They've got a war. See, now you get arrows, isn't it funny? Like, you come up here, oh, so they just give you loads of arrows. Slow down. Oh my god, that's really bad slow down. But it's not even like there's that many enemies up in. Oh wow, full health recovery, that was a waste. God damn, slow down. Oh my god, that's like what you had to deal with on the PS2. You had to deal with this. I think we just blocked it out of our memories because honestly I do not remember ever playing the game and it being like that. I mean, I know I said I played on Xbox, but I swear I never saw this on the PS2. Maybe it did happen and we just ignored it, I don't know. There we go.
Don't lag behind.
There's Don Juan, finally.
You won't try and stop.
I do like Don Juan's design in this. He's not like really obese. For some reason, like I think every design after 5, they just made him really obese. To show he's kind of greedy, I'm guessing. But I kind of preferred him when he wasn't so obese and he had a sword and stuff.
Impressive. Don't lag behind.
There you go, the time has just gone down to 10 minutes. So when it gets down to 10 minutes, it actually shows it on your screen to warn you, basically saying, look, you are running out of time. See, even your allies can heal. It's just the computer's just like, yeah, we're going to ignore the rules of the game. You can just heal whenever you want. It's like, why can't we do that? Finally, all this time's taken. We finally beat the stage. There we go.
No, my plan is all ruined now.
Yep. Whew, that was a tough one. There's just going to be so much running about on this. It's going to be like me just running back and forth, back and forth. I didn't even get to Lubu until like 15 minutes in, 20 minutes in. Wow, I didn't. Oh my god. I only just got to those guys over there with 20 minutes. So, wow. Now the Lubu battle begins. 22 minutes in, so how long is this going to take? You just see me like running and following him. And him following me. It's like, yeah. Yeah. I'm looking for health. Don't find any. Go back, try and fight him some more. And then I'm like, yeah, I need health. Then I, for some reason, go back again. All the skirmishes with Lubu. Yeah, then I run away. I'm like, yeah, I need health. Go kill the peons. Come back apparently. Fight some more. Damn. We're nearly at the hour mark. Lubu's still not dead. I think this might be the longest stage I've ever done in a Dynasty Warriors game. I'm not over exaggerating. Whee! Lubu finally dies at like 66.5 minutes. And then I get red hair. Now I finally go down to kill Dongchuo. What's this going to be? 80 minutes? 81, I think 81 minutes. Yeah, just over 81 minutes. Jesus Christ, that is. I think that must be the longest I've ever spent on stage. So yeah, get new weapons. Didn't actually get a level 2 weapon, which is kind of crazy. There we go. Got the red hair saddle. So you get to begin stage mounted on red hair. That's the reward for that like 40-minute long fight with Lubu. Wow, I got a lot of points for the worthy opponents, but now I lost a whole bunch of points for the clear time. Look at that. Damn, that's crazy. Nice. Yeah, my clear time was like nowhere near. I was only like, what, 21 minutes out of getting 10th place. Save. After all that, Jesus. Right, guys, we're going to call it there for today because that first level was so long. That's like enough. That's enough for today, guys. With Dynasty Warriors. I mean, look, this level only gives you 30 minutes for the whole from start to finish. That took 81 minutes. That's like, so that's nearly 3 times as long as this whole level would be. So that's insane. But yeah, we got the red hair saddle, so there you go. I guess we got the red hair saddle, so you actually get to start the stage on red hair, so you can get around a lot faster, which is obviously good. But yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. I'll probably play some more of this at some point, maybe this week, maybe not, I don't know yet. If you stuck around for the whole video, I applaud you very well, because obviously this was a long, this really went on for a long time. So if you're still here, thank you very much for sticking with me throughout that whole stage. Yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please do look forward to the next few videos. Don't know when I'm going to do them, probably in the next few days. Yeah, anyway, as I said, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. So see you later, guys. Bye for now.